Hello and welcome to Walk the Talk. I am Shekhar Gupta at the Art of Living Center on the outskirts of Bangalore. This, as you know, is a very busy season for both spirituality as well as activism. And my guest this week, somebody who I could take the liberty, because he's very forgiving, to describe him as the rock star of both spirituality and activism. Guruji, Shri Ravi Shankar ji, welcome to Walk the Talk.
Nice. I always walk the talk, and it's nice to walk the talk with you.
Thank you. And I have to express my gratitude in particular because you had graced the first Walk the Talk 7 years ago. And
how is it going now?
I think you're
so many years.
Your blessing, something has worked. Must be your blessings. It's done all right. And if I may say so, you seem to have got 7 years younger since then.
Yeah. Yoga and meditation does work, no?
Right. Also, taking over other people's problems.
You know, if you are young in your spirit, that's all matters.
Right. Is that what, let me first of all also convey my condolences for your father's demise. Is that what you learned from him also?
Yeah, you know, my father was...
He passed away at 86, I think.
Yes, he was very vibrant. Anywhere he goes, you would feel his presence. He would make his presence felt, and he would voice his concerns. And he was a great freedom fighter as well.
Right. So, so soon after your father's death, I mean, is this spiritual training that you were able to take it so stoically? You went to Haridwar for the rituals, yes, and were immediately informed about Swami Ramdev's situation, and you got involved in troubleshooting.
Yeah, you know, I like to resolve conflict wherever it arises. I mean, it has become sort of my nature. I can't but stop. You know, as soon as I landed there, I saw that the Jolly Grant Hospital, which is very next to the airport, right, was saying that Babaji has been admitted there, and he was in serious condition. So even before going for my ritual, I first went to see Babaji, and he was in really bad shape. Then I completed my work, and then I visited him again and convinced him, and thank God it worked.
Well, I mean, nobody can say no to you ultimately, but you know, tell us mere mortals a little bit more about how you can put aside your grief so quickly. And you saw this as duty.
Correct.
That you have to intervene in the situation, Swami Ramdev's situation. So how do you set aside your grief and get involved in duty?
You know, that is what spirituality does to you. You know, when you are in touch with the center core of your existence, the self. I'm not the body, I'm the light, I'm the consciousness. Then grief doesn't touch you at all. You would see that happening not just with me, and millions of people here. And the day Pidaji expired, and there was like it was like celebration. People were there deep in meditation, and then they were singing. And this is the beauty of this land, especially. You know, we don't mourn the death. In this country, we celebrate even the death. If you see any dead body being carried around, what they do with all the drums and
particularly for very old people who...
Yeah, old people, particularly the old people. The rituals are such that it takes you out of grief.
Right. So tell us a bit more about what happened. Did Swami Ramdev sound very adamant when you met him?
Of course, as he's always been very adamant, he was not going to give up the fast. And I told him, look, I may look younger, but I am elder to you, so you have to listen to me. He used to say, you are my elder brother, and आप हमारे बड़े भाई है कहते थे. मैंने कहा, आप हमको कहते हैं आप मेरा बड़े भाई हो, तो आप हमारी बात मानिए, मानना चाहिए आपको, छोड़िए हट. तो उन्होंने माना.
लेकिन hut to chodi, but what is your view on his hut? Was it a big hasty, his action, when one man is already sitting on a fast and something is going on?
Yeah, many things we are very different. Right. He has a different style of working, and Of course, I am also against corruption. I very much want the black money to come back to the country. But my ways of working is much different. But the cause being very good cause, and we said we'll all support the cause of stopping the corruption. This anti-corruption movement, we all together brought it up, you know. Anna Hazare ji, myself, Arvind Kejriwal, Swami Ramdev ji, we all wanted to.
How did you first get in touch, come in touch? Because you are all diverse people.
Correct. No, this is the call of the people, you see. We are only voicing what we ourselves have been a victim of corruption. You know, to register a small piece of land or to get a little work done, without bribing, we cannot move a step forward.
Even Shri Shri?
Yeah, whether it is, I mean, we never did it. Right. We never did. We said no to it. Even if the work doesn't happen, never mind. We're not going to bribe.
But people have the temerity to ask you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't myself go to anywhere.
Exactly.
Nobody has there. But whenever our organization, our schools, colleges, which are running all over the country, we are facing that. You know, we have been facing this menace. And every day I meet people and they all come and cry, you know, say what to do. Whether it's police, it's bureaucracy, politicians, corruption has taken such deep roots. So people are very, very fed up with this. So naturally, there was such anger when, I mean, thanks to the media, you brought up all the scams and problems that is happening in the country. It gives more impotence.
Right.
So it cannot be just one person doing this work, and the media, the general civil society, and leaders and responsible people, everyone got together.
So how did 4 or 5 of you first get in touch? Because I said you're diverse people. They are not your devotees. Some of them are devotees of different orders and systems.
Yeah, yeah. You know, when there is social cause.
So how did you first meet? Just tell us the story a little bit. Because it's a story for historians now.
Well, you know, the RTI activist Arvind Kejriwal, right. He wanted to come up with this Lokpal bill, and he met with me, and then we met Anna Hazare, you know. Anna Hazare, we have been in touch with him from a long time. Right. For the last 30 years I know him. He's a thorough Gandhian and a man of very good heart.
Right.
Very committed for farmers' cause. You know, we have also been working with the farmers. Right. To educate them in organic farming. In Maharashtra, we are very big in educating farmers in you know, this sort of, and then we are creating ideal villages in Maharashtra. So Anna Hazare has been coming to many of our programs.
So when did you first meet Anna Hazare?
Oh, way back. As I said, maybe 30 years now.
30 years ago. So you have known him since then?
Yeah, yeah.
And is it a friendship or equation or mutual respect that has developed over this time?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He has also been coming and addressing our youngsters, our youth workers many times, and inspiring them about you know, sacrifice and working with the villagers. So this has been a long association on the social sector. We have never been into any political absolutely not, and I want this whole movement to be apolitical, you know. That is where when it gets a little bit politicized, it doesn't fit me so much.
Such as what?
Suit me. No, I don't want this issue to be politicized, because it has to be an apolitical movement of civil society, of people coming together.
So where have you seen signs of politicization which may have disturbed you?
Like for Anna Hazare's past thing was happening, many politicians want to jump on the bandwagon and they wanted to take credit or discredit or whatever, or you know, political parties trying to have a smear campaign against people who want to do some work. These are all, I feel, sort of giving a political color to it.
So fault or lies with political parties?
I won't say the parties, some people